Hello, today we're going to be doing this standardized house for the Plains Village. Now, where the woods camp houses would fit two families, usually one family that's already here, and one that's coming by ship, this one will fit an entire new family per house, but only one of them in the same space. It's going to be a smaller structure and only one floor high, but take up about the same area as the woods camp houses do per two people for two of these houses. Now, we're going to be using andesite, as we don't have a stone quarry, we have a winch for mining. And we're only going to have two sets of windows, because you see, if we put slabs here, it ends up looking a little weird. But I am going to use stairs, just to be able to keep the roof up a little better, and to have a little bit more depth on the inside. This will be the last construction of the Plains Village. Well, these sets of houses will be. Now, where I didn't want to furnish the woods camp houses because I wasn't sure how they were going to be set out, for something smaller like this, I can furnish it all in one video as well. So that's not going to be a problem. And I'm going to have a raised stair section here as well, in order to actually have an entryway into the area. There we go. We are just going to be using oak for this, because this area does not have the variety of wood that the woods camp has. No wonder. And this is where we're going to put the windows. We're going to use inversed stairs, just so we can use these oak trapdoors as windows. Oak gates, not trapdoors. The reason we're not using the trapdoors is because they have the holes in them like the normal door, which, well, people would riot if they got rid of, but makes it look odd for building. After this peak here, we're going to have a more slanted roof. And more gradual at the very least. We are using wooden shutters again, or wooden slates as the roof slates, because they are the easiest to produce in mass, especially if you need to build a bunch of new constructions. So, from a lore standpoint, they'd be the most likely to actually be used for any of these new buildings. There we go. I'm gonna build, I think, 6 of these, possibly 8 of these, depending on how it goes. There we go. That makes a better slant, but I will just remove these slabs here and set it down one block to make it look a little bit more balanced. Now I am starting up against a wall again, just so that we have the placement correct for the other houses. There we go. That's the building itself done. I'm gonna add 2 spots here for lanterns, just for light. Now you'll notice we're near the actual horse area, the training grounds, which is kind of the point. We want to have a full militia-styled society here, where everyone has both chainmail and a copper weapon, mostly lances to go with the horses, but some copper swords will also be in the mix. Set it off from that corner, over here, and over there. I'm not going to do one behind the back, because that would be wasting iron. Now to furnish the inside. Chest with a lantern on top, light on the inside, and a bed. Could have it like this, but then that stops you from having a table. So instead I'm going to slant the bed the other way, and just sneak the table in here by the window. And should be, wait, one more lantern on the table. There we go. A full blueprint for the standardized